Hey guys, welcome back to week 4 of Metaverse Champions. Today I'm going to be showing you how to get first Kilowatt crate in the game the day the noobs take up Roblox 2. So we're going to get right into it. So all you got to do, walk into this Metaverse Champions thing, and so it's going to take you in this little cutscene with the cowboy. It's going to load you into like a different area, but so I'm going to skip this cutscene because you're already going to see it. He's just basically introducing you to the place. So now we're going to walk over here, and as you can tell, there's a big protest about something, and the objective is to figure out why the egg rain hasn't started. So there's supposed to be this big egg rain thing, but there's not, and these guys are having a problem with it. So these guys are basically trying to figure that out, and they can't figure out why, so they're going to explain it all to you. So as you can tell, she's surprised that we're basically not screaming about the egg rain, and we're actually here to help her, so we'll have to do that to actually get the crate. So it's going to take you to this long cutscene. I'm going to show it to you just so you have an idea of how it works. You're already going to see it in your game, but on the bright side, you can at least skip it, because the cowboy one's not important, but this one is pretty decently important. So she's basically saying they got her hands full, they're busy, they can't do it, so we got to do it for them. And it shows a little cutscene of this guy, because the other people are mad at him. But yeah, so he's going to scream at them, and she's going to talk back to us, and then just like that, we're an intern, so we got hired in a minute. But yeah, so we're hired, so now we're an intern, and then we have to go see why the egg jammer, or no, why the egg dropper's jammed, so we're gonna go figure that out. So she's saying, can you check it out? So now that little cutscene's done, enter the egg dropper through the orange portal, and like I said, now you can skip that for yourselves, because you know what you're doing. So now, you're gonna walk in that little orange portal, you're gonna see some steps, and so it's gonna say, explore the egg dropper, you gotta come in here, you're gonna see what looks like a ritual with Roman numerals, so you gotta actually interact with this puzzle, hold down E, and it's gonna pop up with the puzzle. I don't think you actually have to know the answer to these, but so in 2008, which egg rain thing spawned in a chess game, some of them are pretty easy considering the fact, some of them you can literally read the names, so for example, the puzzle egg, you'd assume that it'd probably come in chest. I don't think you have to get them right necessarily, but, you know, just use common sense, and it kind of makes sense. I mean, some of them are literally, super simple. In 2008, which egg could only be collected after it shrunk, so obviously it's probably something to do with, shrinking, so we're gonna go to this one. Like I said, I don't think it really matters, so if it for some reason says incorrect, then it obviously does. I'm guessing it's probably this one, but yeah, so you're just gonna pick a bunch of them, and then we got 3 so far in 2008, which was a recolor of the blue steel, so basically just look for one that looks blue, I'm guessing, so I guess the tiny egg, so that one's correct, and then one more, and then which egg requires ticks or hat givers to earn, and we come over here, I'm guessing it's probably this one, I guess not. Alright, which egg was see-through? It's obviously the invisible one. This is the invisible egg. I guess apparently you can't get them wrong. So, once you get all 5, no, it doesn't restart you. If you get them wrong, as you can tell, I got one wrong. I didn't do anything. So now, it's going to lift this up here, and it's going to say, go explore the egg dropper. And as you can tell, the eggs are going up pretty slow. But, so we got to just run around the egg dropper, and we don't have to worry about anything behind us, no secrets or anything. But, so we got to melt our way through the maze. So, basically, you can pretty much infer, how the maze is going to go. So basically, just kind of run around it till you find your way out. It might take you a bit. It doesn't really matter how long it takes as long as you get done. So just kind of run through here till you figure it out, and you'll be chilling. So I believe we go this way, and I think it's over here. Yeah, so we should be able to go here, and the end should be right here. So that's a quick way out. There may be other ways, but I have no clue. Yeah, alright. So that's the only way. So now we do that. It says all red and no blue makes Jack a dull boy. So we're going to come over here. I don't know what in the world that means. But so essentially, what we're looking for here, we don't want to step on the blue. So whenever these things turn blue, you don't want to step on them. Whenever they're like this purpley / red, you can step on them. But the second they turn blue, you cannot step on them. So as you can tell, once they turn like that teal and dark electric blue, you can't step on them. But whenever they're like the maroon or the red, they're okay. So as you can tell, they're changing back to the wrong color. So you can't step on them then. And there is some little blue parkour here that stays permanent. So you got to watch out for that too. So this is mainly just timing. So as long as your timing's good and you can see colors okay, then you'll be alright. As you can tell, it is a little trippy when you're trying to look at all the different stuff at once, because it's blended in kinda. But so we're gonna come over here, last couple of jumps, and there are little built-in checkpoints, so it's not the hardest thing in the world. So as you can tell, we died, but we spawned over there, literally an inch away. So we're gonna come over here, we're gonna wait for these things to turn the right color. We should be able to do them both at once. So we're gonna wait for them to turn the right color, and then we can jump on them just like that. 1, 2, over, and we're good. Alright, so now we need to harness the power of the moon egg to scale the wall. So this is gonna give us, not anti-gravity, but it's gonna give us higher gravity, so it might even give you a space helmet. And it's gonna come up here, and there are checkpoints along this, I believe. I think there's only 1, maybe 2. But so we're gonna come over here, texture checkpoint just like that, bada bam, bada bop. Come over here. So now if we die, we're gonna respawn right there. There may be a second one, although I don't think there's a high. Yeah, so there's a second one. You don't have to touch any of this if you don't want to, but if you fall, it makes it a little bit easier because no dying, you just fall down. So we're gonna come all the way up here, just like that, up, all the way up to the top, and now we have arrived at the top. So now, look what we do, jump back down on the other side, bada bing, bada bop. So now we gotta walk in here, and now that we scaled the wall, we're gonna have to come up here, and we have to enter this giant mist area. And so now we gotta go pull the lever. So you're probably gonna think this is the end, but it's not. We're not even halfway done. Alright, so now we're gonna come here, unjam this, and as you can tell, there is something in the way, so it's gonna break out, and the egg's gonna laugh at you for some reason. And he's gonna do this whole cutscene. You can't actually skip this one, so unfortunately I can't skip this. But yeah, since we're in turn, obviously nothing simple. So now, the egg's gonna, like, break loose or something. But so, as you can tell, he's not too happy. So he's gonna do his, big thing. He wants to, like, destroy the egg drop, so he's gonna talk, and we're gonna let him just kind of do his thing. He's gonna try to murder us, so he's gonna go up there. So once this wall goes down, we can actually climb up this ladder and start. But yeah, so he's gonna try to shoot us. So basically, just watch out for the things he's trying to shoot at you. He's basically just trying to shoot these big, like, red things that, like, you see in Doomspire at you. But yeah, so basically, all you gotta do is just literally keep climbing up this ladder and complete the challenges. I believe there's 4 of them. But yeah, so literally all you gotta do, parkour from the side to the other, and as you can tell, it says take the egg to the pipe on the other side of the room. So all we gotta do, keep coming up that ladder and just complete each challenge. So we're gonna come over here and deposit this. So deposit egg, that one's done. And so he's gonna try to shoot you the entire time. Try not to die to him, try to dodge his bullets if you can. I believe there are 4, maybe 5 eggs over here, but like I said, he's not gonna stop shooting at you, so you just try to dodge his stuff. And you don't actually run very fast in this game, so it might take a bit. So we're gonna come back up here, all the way up. And like I said, he's gonna keep shooting at us, so we just gotta kind of roll with it. And I think everybody's eggs should be the same for this, but so we're gonna grab that. And so you can actually walk in the bushes and stuff. It's not knobby. Little I gotta do is just outrun the monsters. So we literally just gotta try not to have them follow you. If they do follow you, it's not the end of the world, but basically as long as you make it out of here alive, you're alright. So all you gotta do, walk out here, deposit the next egg, bada bang, bada bop. And so he actually can't shoot you while that one's up because there's, like, glass in the way. So that one's pretty easy. You just have to dodge the zombies. So I believe we have 2 more now, so we got half of them. So we're gonna come up here again, and then we'll have another little challenge to do, and then we'll come up here again, another little challenge, and then we should be done with this part. So we're coming up, like I said, dodge stuff. And so you actually do heal very, very slowly over time, so as long as you're not, like, dying all the time, you should be alright. And so there are, like, proximity mines here, so just don't step on them. I mean, like, if you're in the range of them, they shouldn't blow up, although as long as you don't step on them, you should be alright. So we're gonna dodge all these little mines. There's, like, tanks, it's a big battlefield, and you're basically just in the middle of it. So dodge all the mines, do the little, like, parkour. Now we're gonna come up here, deposit the next thing. As you can tell, he's not shooting at us because it's a big wall as well. So that's basically kind of a freebie as long as you can dodge it. So we're gonna come down here, and we get one more egg. This should be the last one. So we're gonna come all the way up, and we should be good for this part. And I'll show you what to do next. So we're gonna come all the way up here. Like I said, he's gonna shoot it the entire time. And as you can tell, that little, like, thing over there is all 4 of the eggs you have to collect. And as you can tell, 1 is blacked out. That means we haven't collected it yet. So we have to get 4 in total. And like I said, everybody's is the same, so it shouldn't matter too much. But yeah, as you can tell, he hit me that time. But so for this one, it's kind of weird. The eggs, like, roll away from you. I don't think you're supposed to hit the eggs, but, like, they roll away from you. It's kind of weird. So this one's kind of a freebie. I don't really understand it. But, yeah, so the eggs are going to roll away. Just don't hit them. I don't really know what they do, because they just run away from you. But so we're going to deposit the egg. And so now we have to escape his wrath. So literally all you have to do, this place is open now. The only reason we couldn't walk on it earlier is because there was nothing there. But so now it's going to take us to this little area. We have to escape the egg dropper. So there is, like, a little PvP guy here. He'll stop following you after a second. So now you got to come over here. And, so these red ones actually do teleport away slowly. And once you step on them, like, they activate or something. But yeah, so you got to be careful about those. Run past the little egg guard here. And just kind of work your way through stuff. He'll basically just ragdoll you. He doesn't do too much. But yeah, so he basically just tries to ragdoll you. Just be careful of that and you should be alright. We're going to run past these little, like, windmill spinners, I guess you could call them. But yeah, so it's basically all about timing. Just keep on running through. We're going to come over to these giant stars. You don't actually have to worry about grabbing any eggs here. But so basically, the giant facility is, like, kind of falling apart. And so once the egg gets about, once the star gets to about its halfway point, just kind of step on it again. So that it goes like that. And as you can tell, there's, like, a siren and everything shaking and getting destroyed. So we're going to come over here, jump on this last few things. We're going to come in here, and so it says don't touch the Fabergé eggs. but they're gonna roll toward us. So I recommend just jumping constantly so you don't get hit. Just gonna keep on jumping, because like I said, the eggs are gonna try to roll toward you and like be attracted to you, because you know they're rewards. So we're gonna come here. We're gonna get this little cutscene. I don't think you can skip this one, but it is gonna shoot all the eggs up in the air and the egg rain. So we basically unclog the machine. So now she's gonna be like, hey, you're alive. I'm surprised, kind of thing. And the eggs are gonna come raining down. But yeah, so apparently it's been 4 months. We were in there for a long time, even though it's really been 10 minutes. So it's gonna take you to this little cutscene, and yeah, so we're just gonna watch the cutscene, and we basically saved the thing. They're gonna fire us because, you know, they're mean like that. But yeah, so that's all I had to do, and we got fired because we didn't do it in time, which is kind of weird, even though we saved it. But yeah, so he's firing us. She's happy that we did it. So, but yeah, so now they have a summer egg rain, so they're happy about that, but they're firing us. So now that we did that, we just have to watch the rest of the cutscene, and this part's pretty long, and so she is giving us this little egg as payment, and then we're like, okay, cool, we got the egg, but that's not done. It's a lot more cutscening, and we'll be chilling, so, but yeah, so he's like making comments on everything that she's saying, and once we're done with that, we'll see what happens next. So once it goes through that, and she's like, alright, alright, alright. So we're going to go through that, and then she says thanks for the help, and so now we can enjoy the egg rain, but we're going to give this little kid over here the egg that she gave us as payment, because we don't want it. So we're going to go here, and so he says, hey, I figured that you want this treasure, and so we give it to the kid. So we're going to pull out the egg and go, well, Pam, just like that, the egg teleported over to her. It's by her side now, she's chilling. So she's happy that we gave it to her, and now I'm going to be a little more cutscene, and we're going to walk away, and she's going to be like, oh, snap, he walking away. So now we're going to go into this, like, little, I guess, little area with a conference room. And, yeah, so that's, like, her story or something. It's kind of a weird, backline, but, or, like, backstory. But, yeah, so she's going to explain it. As you can tell, the crate is right there. She's going to hand it to us here in a second. She's explaining this whole big thing, and I'm guessing this is, like, her imagination. So I'm not really sure how that works. But, so, we listened to her, and she is actually going to give us the gift right here, as you can tell. So she's going to hand it to us in just a second. She says, but yeah, so she's explaining it that her friend Sparks gave it to her, and I'm guessing she doesn't want, so she's going to give it to us here in a second. And so as you can tell, we did get the badge right there. Right there, we got Sparks Mystery Box and the Metaverse Medium. So that's how you get the badge. There is a little more cutscene right here, which really isn't that much, but she's asking, do you want to hear another story? And that's pretty much it. So that's how you get the badge, and you can watch the rest of this if you want. It's like 10 more seconds, but so that's the tutorial. Hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you guys in the next one.